how shall one prepare for DILR section of CAT? We are going to address this question in this video. So we have discussed in the previous video that there is no fixed syllabus. The questions type are completely new as far as DILR sets are concerned. So in such a scenario, how should one prepare for DI and LR section of CAT examination? We are going to answer this question in this video. Alright. So we have already discussed that DI and LR, that distinction has gone away, has vanished. Now every question is partly DI, partly LR. Most of the question at least. So how shall one go about preparing for this? I will give you some pointers which will help you suggest, which will help you formulate a strategy for your DI and LR preparation. So you can say that your preparation for DI and LR can be divided into 3 stages. Okay. So the first stage is where you get yourself familiar with the conventional type of questions which were asked, which used to come in CAT few years back. Say for example in CAT 2011, 12, 13, 14. In those years, some types of question used to come. Get yourself familiar with those conventional question types first. So what was there in those conventional types? You had calculation based DI sets, solve those first, get familiar with those calculations first. How do you do lots of calculations without being tired? So get yourself familiar with these. Then you had quants based DI sets, for example a DI set which is based on the idea of percentage, a DI set which is based on the idea of average, mixtures, permutation combination, probability, time, speed, distance. So there was a time when these quant based DI sets used to come, and this is sometimes even now you can get quant based DI sets. So get yourself familiar with quant based DI sets. Similarly, get yourself familiar with seating arrangement puzzles in LR part. Seating arrangement. Similarly, grid puzzle. Then I would say ranking puzzle, Venn diagram, So these are different types of conventional LR puzzles. Games and tournaments. Some of the DI sets will be where you have to find out the minimum and maximum value of any quantity. So get yourself familiar with these question types. These are the old conventional types of questions which used to come in DI and LR section. So this is the first stage. Once the conventional types of questions are there, at least the basic of your DILR is done. Then once the basic is done, what you can do is go and find out some unconventional types of DI set. Go and practice Sudoku. Go and practice some unconventional DI and LR puzzles that you can find. There are many books also. Shakuntala Devi book is there which you can use. Similarly, George Summers book is there on DI and LR, unconventional DI puzzles or LR puzzles that you can try out. Do some bit of that also. So that is the second one. You can also find out many unconventional sets in many of the mock CATs which are there in the market. You can purchase any mock test. You will go through those mock tests. You will find some unconventional question there also. You can go through that also. On this YouTube channel also, we'll keep on posting many unconventional DI and LR sets. You can refer from here also. So the second stage is practice as many different types of questions as you can, because the variety will help you a lot. The more types of question you will practice, the better you will be equipped to handle your CAT questions. So this is the second stage. And the third stage, I would say, is to practice the real CAT level questions. As you know, CAT has started releasing questions which they have asked in different years for last 3-4 years. So you already have about 70 plus actual CAT level sets which are there with you. You can download it. There are so many websites which will have those DI sets. We will also upload it on our website. You can download it from there also. So go through those 70 sets. Practice those actual CAT level questions, because there is nothing like practicing actual CAT questions. So that will be your final stage of preparation, where you practice all the CAT questions that have come up in last 3-4 years. That will be a wonderful end to your preparation of DILR section of CAT. So that is how one should prepare in 3 stages. Couple of things that you should know. When you set out to prepare for DILR section, I would suggest two things here. One is, don't use calculator, because calculator is kind of a distraction. It takes your mind away from the thought process of solving the question and takes you somewhere else. So that is a distraction. Anyways, in CAT nowadays, the calculations are not that intense. So you can do it manually also, many a times orally also. So there is no point using calculator. Don't make yourself handicapped by your excessive dependence on calculator. So that shouldn't be there. The second is, practice in long stretches. So once you have started to prepare for DILR, initially there is you will find getting tired, because you are not used to handle that volume of data. It may happen to you. It happens to many students. Because you are not used to do heavy duty calculations. Therefore, it is natural that you will feel tired. And therefore, the only way to combat that fatigue factor is to practice in a long stretch with intensity. So once you are used to sit for 2 hours, 1.5 hours with intensity, doing calculations after calculations, that fatigue factor will go away, will vanish, will disappear. So these 2 things you must keep in mind. And thirdly, always be time savvy. For example, if you have set out to solve a set, at least give yourself only a reasonable time, say 20 minutes. I will try to solve this question in 20 minutes, 25 minutes, it will not take more than that. So don't sit for hours solving only one set, because that will not work. You have to get used to solving question as you would eventually solve in CAT exam, and in exam you will have time pressure. So that time pressure, getting used to that time factor, that pressure of time has to be built in your preparation also, and therefore should always keep a tab on time taken by you to solve a set. So these are the 3 more things that you should keep in mind. I hope there is some clarity as far as how you should prepare for DI and LR section of CAT. Thank you guys. Cheers.